The U.S. is officially violating international law. Let's talk about it. According to new reporting on Rolling Stone, ICE is deporting people to Africa on nearly untrackable military flights. To make these flights untrackable, 2 American military cargo jets were just caught this month turning off their transponders. That's the thing that gets caught on the radar to let us know where they are. When they turn that off, it obscures their locations from public flight databases. One of those 2 jets were later identified in a lawsuit in U.S. federal court as carrying 14 Nigerian and Gambian nationals to a prison camp in Ghana. They were loaded onto the cargo jet in the middle of the night with no advance warning and were only told where they were going once the plane was in the air. One Nigerian man said that after he asked to speak with his lawyers, he was straitjacketed for several hours. Which, by the way, has been the subject of a number of lawsuits over the years alleging that the use of that device has led to permanent injury and even death by asphyxiation. But once they got to Ghana, it got worse because the men said that they were sent to an abysmal open-air prison camp and told that they would be returned to their countries of origin, which, by the way, was something that the U.S. government had been barred from doing because they were all granted protections from removal to their countries in fear of persecution and torture. That exactly is why the U.S. right now is violating international law. Human rights experts are saying that this amounts to chain refoulement, the forcible expulsion of refugees and asylum seekers to countries where they are vulnerable to return to, where they face persecution. They also say what is alarming today is the emerging pattern of shadowy deportations of people who have not had access to a court or any meaningful form of due process. These are removals that bear the hallmarks of forced disappearances under international law. Oh yeah, and by the way, last week they flew an 8-stop deportation mega route from Senegal to the Democratic Republic of Congo, where passengers on the last stop likely spent more than 50 hours shackled in handcuffs and leg irons attached to chains around their waists. Does that sound motherfucking familiar?